Hello viewers, this will be watching videos I was mentioned in, number 4. I realize I have completely neglected this series as well as the other series I had introduced earlier in the year. I have not forgotten them, I have just been too busy with other items. This series I really need to pay more attention to because this is kind of like a good give back to the viewer community. But anyways, we'll take a look at some more of these now. There's a lot of them in here. I'm not going to get through all of them tonight, but we'll go through a bunch of them now. I'm recording this under Windows 8 because the last couple of times I've recorded on this computer under Windows 7, there was a problem with the audio and it was not usable. So I'm hoping that if I record it under Windows 8, it won't have any problems because Windows 8 seems to be a lot less graphic intensive than Windows 7, and I just don't have a very powerful computer, so maybe it struggles too much trying to run the arrow and everything and the audio gets messed up. I don't really know. It used to work fine, so why it doesn't work now, I don't know, but whatever. Alright, I believe the last one I watched on the previous edition was this one. So let's move up and take a look at this one.
One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 more dead bulbs since the last video. I think you know what time it is. Jeez. Frick. I missed.
How did that not break? How did none of those break? Well, that's standard made in China, but at least with the incandescent bulbs you can replace the bulb and you don't have to lose the whole string. If that was stupid LED, then the whole thing is gone.
Alright guys, so this video is for Jordan Yu. Jordan, I did see you saw the video of the cold start, and I did get your feedback about too much wind noise. So I mentioned you in the second cold start because that's the redone version, you know, where it's much better. We can actually hear the compressor. So if you want to put that in your next videos I was mentioned in, you know, feel free to do so. Thanks, buddy.
Feedback acknowledged, but I don't think the video was put there. I really don't remember which. I remember the video that he was talking about, but I don't know. It's been a while. I'm not sure that I'm gonna find that right quick here. Yeah, I don't know. You'll have to tag me again because it wasn't tagged. I only see this one in here. Okay, this is 1940s Hunter Zephyr VN C16.
Hello, my fan collectors. As you can see here, here's my Hunter Zephyr fan, as y'all can see here. This one's the black one. This one I have a black one. This is my first black one I have. I do have a chrome one, but you know, I got the black one here. This one's actually in better condition than the chrome one. So there's the front of the fan. So now let me show you the back. Turn it around. There's the back of it with the shiny chrome. I polished this thing really good, so. See, some of the paint came off, but, you know, it's not too bad. It's actually quite shiny. So now let's turn it around and start it up. Here is low. I have to capture that startup. There is low. Let me show you how much air it moves. It blows some air. It does oscillate, but we'll get to that for the video. Let me show you how much air it's moving. Use a Kleenex here. It moves a ton of air. That for sure. Okay. Now, spin down. And we'll do medium. Spin down time is really long on this fan. It does have all ports. This is the same year as the other one. Spin down time is pretty long. Let's do medium. This thing takes forever. There's medium. Moving a crap load of air. I'll show you how much air it moves. And honestly. Okay. Now for high. It's moving more air now than it ever did. Now let's put it back on oscillate and show how much air it moves. Now for spin down. Now for spin down. This thing takes forever. Like I said, it does take a while. That's why I didn't want to do like that, but we will get the startup sounds. This thing truly had good bearings. So if we do startup sounds, I'm going to have to stop it from spinning. I know y'all probably don't like that as collectors, but this thing takes forever to coast down. It's kind of out of balance, but... And on with the startup. Get all that shiny chrome on it. That's what you get when you will maintain it. Here's low. Oh yeah, it sounds nice. Paint's coming off, as y'all can see. This thing needs some repaint, but it's got the original wiring still in good condition. I'm gonna stop it. Alright, here comes medium. It's so beautiful. Stop it for now. Alright, here's high. High speed. Oh yeah. But yeah. But I really hope y'all enjoyed the video. For sure, with this nice fan, it's got good bearings on it. It's well maintained and oiled. And as you know, with the 3-in-1 motor oil, that oil really does work. Let me show y'all it. It's thanks to this fan oil. It's made for fans. I ain't oiled today, but it's been oiled all last time, so it's all good now. Don't really need it anymore for now. But anyways, I hope y'all enjoyed the video. I'd like y'all to like, share, and comment, and subscribe. And subscribe to Jordan. Shout out to Jordan. He seems really, really cool. As y'all may know, he does have a lot of fans in his collection, but yeah, y'all should definitely subscribe to him. And always, you know, definitely hit me up with some comments and everything. Subscribe to Lamont and everybody I know. And all fan collectors, even Eric. And shout out to Eric, for sure. Definitely shout out to Eric. Well, anyways, I will see y'all later. God bless y'all, and out.
That is a quality fan. It never fails to amaze me how you can take something from 60 years ago and it works better than something that you can buy today. It's pathetic. It really is. We will never see fans like that again. We just won't. It's gone. Okay. Next one here is another one from David. This is a Hunter original ceiling fan. Also another fan that is top of the line.
Hello, all my fan collectors. This is David here. I have another Hunter original. Remember, I had one that burned up, remember? If y'all do remember. So this one I got not too long ago. It's actually older than the other one. It's actually from the early 80s. This is a 2-speed original. This one doesn't have a forward and reverse. It's a 2-speed fan. However, I did put a nice light kit on here in vintage light bulb, vintage light kit. I got this fan for free. It didn't cost me nothing, as you can see. I use it quite a bit, but not as much as the other one, because this one does have good windings compared to the other one. This one's actually still perfect. So let's kick it on low. She starts up nice. Is low. I did oil it once I got it up there and stuff. I put oil in it after I put it together. All of it, and it's good to go. It's got the original blade arms and stuff. Everything's original for this fan. As low, it's only 2 speeds. So this thing does put out a good air even on low. Alright, we're going to turn it off and go straight to high. Look at that spin down though. It has a long spin down. It would look nice in my room, but I can't. I can't do it. It's not my house. I can put it out here, but that's about it. There's just a long spin down. Thing takes forever to coast down. Here we go high. Full power. And like all originals, it's very, very powerful. Like all originals. Oh yeah. These things are very, very powerful. So let me take the camera to it. Feel that airflow. Very, very strong. This fan actually runs so much better than the other one. It pulls less amps. I tested it, made sure. This one actually pulls the right amount of amps. I think this is a 2.5 and it's drawing about 2.2 while the blade's on. And as you can see, it's blowing out some air. As I can feel, it blows out a ton of air. Like all originals, pretty much. Now for the spin down. Look at that long spin down, guys. Very good bearings. This fan is absolutely taken care of. But as I can tell, this thing doesn't have many hours on it. It had a lot of dirt on it. It was disgusting when I got it, but I cleaned it up and sure it's nice. And it does have the original cold chain to it. But anyway, subscribe to me and Lamont and all my fan collectors and me. And like, share, and comment, and subscribe. I will see y'all later. God bless y'all. And
Another fan that never fails to amaze. You can go out and buy a brand new ceiling fan today and it won't work half as well or last probably 1/10 as long as one of these Hunter originals will. I've actually never been a fan of the reverse air models. I definitely prefer the standard reversible motor units. Probably my most sought after version would be the 5-blade one from like the real early 2000s. That was the one that was pictured in the 2001 Home Depot ceiling fan catalog, and I remember looking at that catalog all the time. I am trying to find all the fans that were in that catalog, which is kind of a ridiculous thing to do, but I actually made a lot of progress. But these Hunter originals are just so outrageously expensive around here because they don't exist. Some parts of the country they're common, around here they're not, so the only option is to ship them in. Not affordable, at least not right now. All right, the next one we have a post, which I'm not even really sure what that means. There's no substance. Okay. Let's see, this one has substance. Rapid Start 12 types. Earlier today, I ordered these 2 intriguing light bulbs from Amazon. I found out about the Circline adapter from me channel. I was able to snag up the last one they had in stock. I noticed the halogen Par 20 while browsing Amazon yesterday. It is a strange yet cool bulb, and you may already be able to tell what's so cool about it from the Amazon listing title. These items will be coming in within the next week or so, and I'll be making an unboxing video when they come in. So I did purchase a large quantity of these when I found them on Amazon, and I have been using them. I originally bought them with the intention of putting them into the studio, but they were too bright. So instead I used one of them in the dining room light, the fruit hanging lamp, and that puts in a lot of hours. That runs from, actually if I'm home it runs all day, even during the day. If it's cloudy it's on all day. That typically runs from dusk until I go to sleep. That's been running for months with complete and total reliability with one of these bulbs. Nice quality of light, reliable, quite efficient. This is definitely the way to go. These kind of bulbs if you want to save some money with lighting. Unfortunately, they're becoming very difficult to find. The most common ones seem to be the GE2D series, which I'm also very fond of, and I have several in service that work quite well. You can find the GE2D bulbs pretty easily on eBay, but eventually those also are going to run out of stock. So let's see what this is. The Philips 20 watt Par 20 halogen bulb. So is it just a standard Par halogen that's only 20 watts? Or is it an LED? No, it says halogen. It looks like there would be some kind of electronics there. Okay. Well, without the context of why this is intriguing, I'm not sure. It looks like a pretty standard light bulb to me. But anyways, I think those are out of stock now, so that's unfortunately the end of the line for those. Alright, next we have a video that I think we already watched. Because I thought, oh no, I guess I must be mistaking this video from this one. Well, let's take a look at this video. This is kind of long, so I think this will be the last one that I watch tonight, because it's tired and I'm getting late. Been a lot of problems with people trying to make imposter accounts of this person recently. It's not good. Not good at all.
Okay, I ordered one of the, as described on Amazon, Touch and Glow brand.
This is in 4x3.
High pressure sodium.
That's
whatever
what
you
a
call
video
this
is
type of
supposed to
light.
look like.
And Jordan Yu already got, I think, a couple of these more, because they lowered the price even lower. It's absurd how cheap they're selling these for. And these are kind of interesting. They're advertised as Touch and Glow brand lights on there, and if you want a more in-depth video of all that, go ahead and look at that. This is just like the one he ordered. It came in a box marked Utilitech, but if you look underneath it, it says Utilitech 65 watt fluorescent. Of course, this is just a sticker over this, and this is a 70 watt high pressure sodium light. The whole box has these stickers over it. You can see here it used to say white. And there you go. The top of it's also a sticker, and this sticker actually goes over the seam in the box. It's obviously a sticker. And you can see it mounted there on a building. And there it is at night on the same building. And as mentioned in Jordan's video, you can see that this is a realistic expectation of what the light will look like and how it will illuminate the area. It's not like some of those LED things where they show it and the picture shows that it's actually brighter than it is in the daytime, which is obviously not going to be the case. So let's go ahead and open this here. Always cut towards yourself while holding a camera. That way you can record it when you cut yourself. Now it feels like this is kind of just flopping around in the box. So we'll see what we come up with. Here's mounting pattern. I guess you can use that as like a template for mounting it. Oh, it does include a bulb. Okay. I have to put this camera... Let me go get the camera holdy up, or this thing. Whatever you call this thing. I never use these. Okay, we need to turn that light off. So, like mentioned, it does include a bulb, which I wasn't expecting. It's a pulse right high pressure sodium. I don't remember if Jordan, I guess it included one. Sounds a bit broken. No, it's not. It's kind of rattly, but that's okay. If you could see the etch, that would be great. There you go. Of course, this is not a standard bulb. It will not work in a regular fixture. That is a high pressure sodium bulb, which requires a ballast. Okay. Nobody asked for your input. The user manual is for a fluorescent light. You can see the CFL there. Interesting. Comes with these bolts and some little tiny itty bitty ones. So I guess I'm gonna have to assemble it. Here we have the refractor, whatever you want to call this thing. Feels decently thick. It's not the thickest in the world. I can almost break it. I can flex it. In fact, I did sort of break it there. Jeez, I barely touched it. Okay, well that's either cheap or old or both. So that's not great. That should not have broke. See how that, if that's exposed to the elements, that's not going to be too great. Luckily you can kind of get replacements of those, but... And then we have this, which is bent. These kind of lights normally go for $50-some, so if it's a little bit bent, that's fine. I think this, yeah, this goes on to that. And that's what those little tiny nuts and bolts are for. And then in this box we should probably have, what, a photocell? Yep, in this box we got the photocell, which obviously is what tells it if it is dark or not dark outside, to turn it on and off. And then we have the light itself. This is made of pretty decent metal. I don't like how the ballast is just kind of floating around in there. It is a Robertson ballast, which is actually a good quality ballast, but you can see it's kind of floating around in there. Now this has the same sticker that Jordan Hughes had. It says Bright Image Corporation 70 watt touch and glow, and I bet it's just like his. If we peel that sticker off, it still says Bright Image Corporation Touch and Glow, but it says 65 watt CFL. So that's very interesting. I'm going to take this bulb socket out because I see a problem here that I don't really like. Where's my screwdriver? My good one? My crappy one? Either one, it doesn't really matter. Ah, there's my good one. Okay. Okay. I am going to turn back this light on again. So hopefully, yeah, you can still see. You see, one of those screws was nice and loose, the other one was tight as shit. So, this is just kind of all floating around in here. The igniter is also a Robertson. It's pretty heavy. So, I mean, the ballast and the igniter and all that's of good quality. The problem that I was seeing is this wire nut. It's really not big enough, I don't think, or... Oh, they just didn't even put the wire under the wire nut. We had quite a bit of... We still do, I gotta fix it. We have quite a bit of exposed wire poking out from under here. This wire nut... Okay, I'll be right back. This wire nut is too small. Okay, so I've got this put back together. I put a bigger wire nut on there. I'm not too big of a fan of the way this ballast, it's not going to come out, but it's just kind of stuck in there. So, not too big of a fan of that, but I mean, that's okay. It's a decent quality ballast, decent quality igniter, so this should last a good while. Got a nice ceramic socket in here. So I think that should be okay. This is pretty good too. It's obviously that they're just using up old stock, but why would they convert a regular, like a fluorescent light into a high pressure sodium? It just doesn't make sense. Now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take this photo cell here and I'm gonna, I guess, wrap it with some black tape here. I don't really have a better idea of what to do to keep it blacked out for now. The photo cell says touch and glow on it as well, so I don't know if this is a Utilitech or Touch and Glow maybe made these, and I think Utilitech is a Lowe's brand, isn't it? I'm not sure about that either, but I think so. Okay, I got that taped, so I'll go ahead and put that on. Ooh. Okay. I guess it just makes that sound. I don't know. Okay. I would like it to stay up. I would like... Thank you for doing the opposite of what I said I wanted you to do. So go ahead and put this bulb in here and we'll turn it on without the refractor first. So cut the lights off. And we'll go ahead and plug this guy in. There it goes, getting nice and orange. Ballast is silent. So you have it. I'll move it back here and let you see how it illuminates the area. Okay. And cut it off here. Does it hot ignite? Some of these do, some of them don't. Yes, it does. Some of these you have to wait for them to warm back up. I think that's mercury vapor I'm thinking of. Okay. Wow, that got warm quick. Put this onto here. This would probably been easier to do before I put the refractor onto that lens, but or onto the, you know what I'm trying to say, right? Probably not. No, that's correct. Screwdriver's non-metallic, or There's one. That one's not. There we go. Got one more. But we have two more screws. And I just noticed something. Following the trend of this thing apparently being a fluorescent light at one point, it says inside of here, risk of fire, 65 watt self-ballasted lamp. It's obviously not what goes in here. So let's go ahead and put our lamp back in here, which is not fluorescent. It is high pressure sodium. We're going to put our photocell on, and we'll put it the 3 possible wrong ways we could do, and then we'll do it the correct way, obviously. Okay, I'm going to have to, at this point, like this. Okay, 3, 2, 1. It should warm up rather quickly since it was just on. Indeed. Oh, the camera really doesn't pick this thing up well, does it? You can see the... Wow. The camera doesn't like it. Well, believe me, it puts out light, okay? Seems to do a halfway decent job at it. It's not the brightest, but then again, it's only a 71 watt, or 70 something, 70 watt I think it was. Speaking of that, let's put it on the kilowatt meter here and see what she says. Okay. So you can totally read that. I'm sure you can. Obviously 0 watts, 0 amps, 117 volts, 59 hertz, because for some reason we don't have 60 hertz. 57. Huh. 56. It should be going up. $61. There we go. I think it's still getting brighter, and I think... Let me cut the lights back on. Oh yeah, that's a lot brighter. I'm impatient, see? Look how bright it is now. lighting up the whole area now. Drawing right at 70 watts now. I need to tighten this up more still or something. So we'll zoom back into the meter that I know you can totally see. We're drawing 72 watts. That went back down to 70. So I guess that means it's fully warmed up. Nope, back up to 71. You know what that was? That was a voltage dip because I turned the lights on. So there, yeah, there you go. Touch and glow. I forget what they advertised it at. I think they called it a barn light. That might have been someone else. Anyway, the touch and glow high pressure sodium light. It's here, it works, it does everything it says it was supposed to do. So for $25, that's pretty good. Came with this Pulse Right bulb. I don't know if that's affiliated with them, like if that's the one that would have come with one of these lights originally, or if this is just some random brand of light that they bought and threw in. I'm really not sure, and I think the whole thing with these is kind of strange, but I won't complain. So there you have it. Okay, so I figured I would have a look at the Touch and Glow's website, and I mean, it's a real website. Their copyright date is only 2010, and we see Bright Image Corporation. Looks like you can buy a new diffuser lens for only $9.99, if that's the same one. It looks like it is. And we only have one security light, and that would be an LED light. Oh boy, LED. And honestly, it looks like the exact same light, which it probably is, just doesn't have a ballast and all that. So basically it's a cheap version of the same thing that they can put a LED bulb in. So that goes on to confirm that, yeah, that the light's pretty much been discontinued. So whatever they're selling from that Amazon link, and I'll show you. What the hell? Why do I have to do that just to look at it? Like, okay, that's weird. There it is. So, yeah, they're probably just selling, I mean, I'm sure they're just selling used inventory. And I went back and watched Jordan Yu's video, and his actually had a different ballast and igniter in his. Here's another listing, which appears to be the same thing, but just a different listing. Touch and Glow. And you can see it's got a at least unbranded ballast in there. Really, they don't have any energy saving light bulbs. White cross arm and balls. Decorative white cross arm and gold balls. What? Okay. Oh, it's one of those things that goes on a lamppost. Okay, I was confused. So, I mean, I can't say much for their quality, but, you know, I can't say much because I'm not sure. But, I mean, Touch and Glow seems to be at least a, somewhat genuine company. Now, if they're actually manufacturing all this stuff, I couldn't really tell you. Or maybe they're just a name stuck on stuff. I'm not sure. I'm also not sure why that, light was branded as a Utilitech. Maybe, Touch and Glow was a, OEM for Utilitech, and they made them. $5.99 isn't a bad deal for a 4-pack of extension cords, either. This website is very poor quality. Bulb Lifesaver. Well, this is pretty much an obsolete product. What does it do? Does it just, like, slowly ramp up the price or something? Or the price, the voltage? Let's just see. I'm obviously not going to buy anything, but I just want to see here. Is that real? Yeah, they accept PayPal. So, presumably, I mean, they're a real company, so it's not just like some random name, some Amazon seller stuck on something or whatever. Bright Image Corporation. Interesting. Okay. You can see that.
Okay, so that was an interesting watch. I love the graphics on this box. It's just such a throwback. And the fact that the image is actually realistic speaks volumes to the product. Just a couple of notes that I made during the video. I didn't notice, or at least I don't recall, when I was opening mine, that it has that mounting template, which is very useful in certain cases. These are definitely some kind of disposal of miscellaneous parts at whatever company it is that makes it. Surprisingly, these are still available on Amazon, and there's reviews for it as recently as September 18th. So people are still buying it. In fact, there's a review here which is kind of comical. Let me take a picture of this here and bring it onto the screen. It says, "The only reason I want to buy one of these things is so I can tear it apart, put a new LED compatible high quality intermatic photocell on it, and a new light bulb socket to retrofit a LED corn bulb into it. Once you do this as one of these, you will have a dusk to dawn light that will last for 20 years or more. You probably have it out of the box. I would trust this thing much more than some LED corn cob retrofit piece of junk." They are still for sale at $50 on the nose. And the price hasn't gone up, and it doesn't say it's out of stock, so even though these are disposing of parts to make this, there must be plenty of them available still. The one that I was thinking of during the video was this one. The fluorescent ones. I remember buying a bunch of these fluorescent ones because they were fairly cheap. I think this is the one that I bought. I don't think I ever bought the Touch and Glow fluorescent one that these are coming from. I don't remember. I wish I had bought more of those, more of these Touch and Glow ones when they were $25. I think I bought 6 of them, which is probably realistically enough for decades, but I know there is coming a time where they're going to be gone. The only alternative to those is the Woods, at least that I know of, which is still in stock, still available, but the price is going up. I remember buying these for the old location, I don't know, 3-4 years ago now, maybe a little bit less than that, I don't know, somewhere in that range. I don't think they were more than $50 a piece. These have been slowly climbing up in price over the last year or so. So I have a feeling these are no longer under manufacture because that's typically how Amazon operates. And then when it starts to look like this and doesn't have the see how come on. See how this one has like all this other stuff here, and then this one is just, it doesn't have it. This usually means it's out of stock or something, or the stock is limited. So that's not good. When does this one have reviews as of? Nope. This one. Oh, that's cool. There's pictures of it here. I didn't notice this. I didn't remember that. How to save these photographs. Oh boy, not good. Broken bulb. These have reviews as of December 18, 2022, so it doesn't seem like, I mean, people could be buying them and not writing reviews, of course, but I'm not sure how many people would be buying these at this point. I'm surprised as many people have bought this one as they have. I mean, unless you're into this kind of stuff, which I can't imagine there's that many people, I don't see why on earth you would buy one of these instead of the stupid LED junk that's all over the place. I installed one of these over the summer. It's been a couple months now, and I've been running it at night just mostly out of curiosity, and it works fine. It works as consistently as the Woods ones do that I have. And speaking of those Woods ones, I've had a couple of those outside for a few years now, and the refractor lens shade thingy is starting to cloud up, and I'm sure eventually it'll start to yellow. Now, will it matter because the light's already yellow? Probably not, but I don't think that they are as resistant to the sunlight as they should be, and they might become more brittle over time. They are very brittle, but since nothing should collide with them, they shouldn't break. So I guess it doesn't matter. The ballast floating around in there is super flaky, and my concern would be that the windings will get nicked by one of the sharp pieces in there, but I mean, again, the light doesn't move around, so it should be fine. Sodium whites do require a period of cooling down before restriking. They usually won't restrike right away. I don't know why it did in your case in this video. 59 Hertz is very bizarre. My curiosity would be if you plug in like an old clock that keeps time based off the frequency. Is it accurate or is it slow? Last thing to note is the website. The website. I remember going to this website around the time when I had bought the fixtures, and even though it arguably is of low quality because it clearly hasn't been updated in a long time, I liked the website because it had that old feel to it back when websites didn't use the entirety of the CPU just to load up and display a basic image. The website as of now has changed. This is what it looked like now. And if you thought it was low quality then, oh boy, is it low quality now. I can't even find half the stuff that I want. wire in, plug in. That's how they categorize this stuff. So these photographs still look old. I like that they kept these old photographs. These remind me of the 2000s, the way products were displayed at the time. These extension cords are pretty cheap. Of course, the shipping is probably outrageous. What else did I want to mention? There's one other thing. Oh yeah, I had tried to save this website. I'm pretty sure I did save the website, the old one, but now I don't know where it is. Oh, here it is. Nope, that's not it. That's a different one. Oh man, I guess I didn't save it. It was on my list of things I wanted to save, but now I didn't save it. I only saved, I guess I'd only gotten to saving the CT Bike website, which was important to save because that place is no longer in business, so I'm sure the website will disappear if it hasn't already. Dang, that stinks. I thought I had saved it. Well, at least we have, I guess I'm glad now that the video here exists with this website, because this is the only documentation we have of this website. Unfortunately, it's kind of blurry. I don't know if that's because of the... Not, it's just the way, the way this is. It was nice to watch a video in 4:3. I haven't watched a video in 4:3 in quite some time. Alright, so that's that. That's a wrap for this video. I have a lot more mentions that I need to get through. Where did they go? Well, I cannot find them anymore. Oh, here they are. So I got all these that we got to go through. So I will do that. I will try to do that more reliably than I have been. So we'll this I don't understand what this is. There's nothing here. Like, what are you shouting? I don't know. Anyway, so we'll start with this one next time. The Lakewood HV21 with the thermostat.